15. My thoughts are just images that I've made or that I make. I haven't been feeling too well the last couple of days. Since I got back from the sunshine and the great weather, I've been quite ill. The body has been quite ill, in a lot of pain and discomfort, heat balance not balanced, and and so my thoughts are continuous about either trying to heal myself or to figure out what to do about getting back to the sun again, just to feel well, just to feel healthy. A lot of us get SAD in the winter, SAD, seasonal affective disorder, and fibromyalgia. A lot of women in particular have got fibromyalgia. And so my thoughts are images that I make. So nothing is real, as we said. And disease, dis-ease, discomfort, pain, whatever it is that the body is feeling at the moment that I feel I'm going through, it cannot be real because it isn't love. It's just an image that I've created. And so pain, suffering, how can it be real when this time last week I was feeling so much better, vibrant, running on the beach and getting stronger and walking, and just because I had the warmth of the weather on my body. So I have obviously conditioned myself to believe this through the images that I've made over the years. I've conditioned myself to believe that the body will feel better when it's in a warm country, warm, not boiling hot, warm. And I think the reason is I probably picked this up from my mother, from other people, particularly after the menopause. If you're a woman, and the symptoms did get much worse after the menopause. But the Course is telling me that the thoughts are just images. They're not real. This is like photographs from the past. Everything is just that you have in here. It's just photographs from the past or the present. You're not in the moment. You're not present in the moment. And yesterday, in my circle, my mediumship circle, we did some fantastic mindfulness exercises which actually do fit with the lesson for today. They fit with the Course in Miracles, because the Course in Miracles is bringing us back into the presence. It's doing everything to help us let go of the past and the future and keep us in the presence. And so one of the exercises is really interesting. They were very strong mindfulness things, like look through a window and put down your awareness, put down your experience. And it's really interesting that after we went through all what people had experienced, what they'd seen, what they'd experienced, things that I had completely taken for granted, like for example, you could see your reflection. The first thing you see is your reflection in the mirror. So say if I was present now, totally, I'd see the blue of this hat, the glasses, the shape of the face, the light on this side of my cheek, and which is coming from the SAD lamp. So the SAD lamp, a seasonal affective disorder lamp that's sitting on the mantelpiece. I would see the pink and the white, and I would see the colors changing and the light changing as I move the phone. I would hear the sound of my voice, whether it's soft or strong. I would hear the silence. And silence has a sound to it. And if you go to ever do any meditations at Amaravati Buddhist retreat, you will find that silence has its own sound. You listen to it. It's like a high-pitched white noise. Hi, Rafi. So what we're saying is, when we let go of these images from the past and the future, we start to come into the presence. And so I'm sharing an exercise, a mindfulness exercise that I did yesterday, a few. And one of them was looking through a window at night. And it was so interesting how many things got missed. You know, and if you were in the present moment 100% now, you would see everything, hear everything, sense everything. And I was doing an exercise like that with my residents in the home, how around our senses, and how strong our senses can get when we actually use them. And being in the moment, letting go of the images of the past and the future. On lesson 15 today, being in the moment, you're going to really experience life. Like the sun just came out and I can feel it directly coming into the room because I'm in the moment, in pure presence. Try it. Breathe. When you're in pure presence, the mind cannot bang you on the head, so to speak, with the past and the future. You know, the past is history, the future a mystery, the present's a gift. I unwrap it with glee. Enjoy the gift. So like I say, when we did this exercise and I looked through the window, I didn't see my reflection through the window, which should have been the first thing that I saw. I saw dark, I felt the kinesthetic thing with my eyes, I felt the breeze, I saw the lights outside. But when you're 100% in the moment, you see everything, every particle of light. The changes in, like, that redness here on my skin, the rouge, the texture of the cuddly toy that's behind me, the scarf, the beads, the colors, like Abby's name is in white and black on top for the text. What happens when you're in the pure presence? That's what we're being told today, that your thoughts are just images coming from the past and the future. But try and be in the presence. My thoughts are just images. And when you're in the present, you can actually see a light. And you can see a way out from suffering. When you're in the past and the future, you cannot see a way out of suffering. You just suffer. As I say, if the body is complaining with pain at the moment, it's complaining of pain because of preconceived beliefs and values, and because it believes that because the sun isn't shining, or because it's not warm enough, or because it's been thrown from one temperature to another, it's picked up a message to say that that means pain, dis-ease, as Louise Hay says, dis-ease. So when you're in pure presence, at some point you don't feel the physical body anymore. Interesting. You feel it, you accept it, you don't resist it, and then at some point it goes. You know, we talk about this course is supposed to be handed down through Jesus, and we talk about Jesus on the cross, and I believe that when he went onto that cross at some point, his body just rose above it. Like hypnosis, like he went into trance and therefore he didn't feel pain anymore. And so that's in a way what we're saying here, is when you rise above, you're in presence, the pure presence, and you rise above the past, the future. You've gone through the pain, don't feel it anymore. And it doesn't matter where you are. I have to tell myself this because the body complains so much. As soon as I get back from a warm country, everything, I get sick. The body gets sick. The pain comes in. The stress comes in, the unhappiness, and I want to run back again. The body is conditioned. My body, this body, I'm not calling it my body, this body is conditioned. We create our own bodies from the past and from what we learn from families, friends, whatever. So try that today. A few times a day, look around you and say, I'm just creating, my thoughts are just images. That's it. Just pictures. And you can always make them smaller, make them black and white. So, you know, that's basically NLP. If you're very auditory, hi Paula. If you're very auditory and the noises are too strong, I can't wave back. If you're very auditory, the noises are too strong, then you can imagine, use a technique to just let them dim a bit. Focus on a different sound. Because once you start focusing on a different sound, like a bird tweeting maybe in the background, or the quiet, the white noise, the presence in the moment, and whenever a thought comes in, an image, it's just an image from the past or the future, you can say, well, thank you very much, I get it. Excuse me. I get it, I understand, but I don't have to react on this. And of course, I'm doing this to teach myself because of how ill I've been since I got back from the sunshine. It just proves to you how strong the mind is. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I've got an encounters workshop to get to, so if anyone wants to do a bit of singing, acting for fun, we're at Micklefield Community Centre today, 1 till 3. There'll be about 5, 6, 7 of us, I think. Come and have a bit of fun with us. It's £8 per person, £5 concession. Take care, love you lots, do what you love, and give yourself that opportunity to sit with the lesson a few times a day. And I might share later on how it went using this lesson, like, you know, whatever comes up for me today. And the body is playing up, you know, I can't deny it. It feels attacked by the cold. It feels attacked by jumping from one temperature to another. Like you, Rafi, I grew up in Israel. You're in Israel, I grew up in Israel. And so it misses the warmth. And so when this comes up, this image or this thought, I can't function because it's too cold, then I have to say, you're just images, you're just from the past, you're not real, this is not real. It's a bit like Alice in Wonderland when she looked at the pack of cards and said, you're not real, you're just a pack of cards, you're not real. I think that's what Lewis Carroll, you know, with all his faults and whatever, I'm not talking about that. He did know how to understand how the mind works. And when she looked at that pack of cards and said, you're not real, and they all collapsed. When you look at something and you don't resist it, you can say you're not real. And now the sun is shining through the window and the body is going, oh, thank you. So I created a little bit of sunshine today. So go and enjoy the sun that's coming through the window. Take care, everyone. Have a beautiful day. Share this, enjoy it, and let me know what you think. And if you want to do your own easy peasy, you're very welcome. Just put it on. Okay, I've made it public for a while to try and get other people to understand how A Course in Miracles works. And as I say, I've been doing this for 8 years, and every year it's a new experience. Every year it's a new detox. Every year it's trying to get to grips with life and the body and how the mind works. So this year is a new one, a very deep one for me at the moment. Love you lots.